Wait, I think I got it. I think I got everything back up and running here. Yep,
I see it now.
yep. Is it up on Facebook, I hope?
Yeah, it has the wrong title on it though.
What is it titled?
The street stocks.
Oh, for God's sake. Pottle's just, well, we gotta stop talking real quick. Anyway, back to the race here. Sorry again, folks, for the technical errors there. Unfortunately, we've been struggling to deal with some things here and there, but right now you can see the battle still up ahead as the 45 of Dominic Eversett currently leading it away from Daniel Worthington, as Jesse Hoke in the back trying to catch up as we're getting the one white flag down on the green onto the checkered here. Coming down the front stretch, it's going to be Dominic, the 45, taking home that one.
Yeah, it looks like I got the 45 of Dominic Everest. Second's gonna be Daniel Worthington. All right, so it looks like we got done heat number 2, and we're now going to heat number 3.
Heat number 3 getting ready to come on out to the track here.
Looks like based on some of the comments I'm seeing here with some of the drivers currently, looks like they say that seems like the middle groove seems to be the place to go. Seems like a couple folks are getting tight on the bottom based on those heat races from earlier.
Oh, really? Well, we'll have to see how that all fares out here as we get ready to get to this next show here, up and running here. Here we go.
And it looks like we got about 6 cars in this heat. I think we got Mr. Hunter Parsons here in the 000. Looks like he's going to be on the start here. Actually, we got 7 cars in there. I miscounted there for a moment.
How do you miscount them when we're trying to get ready to go green flag racing here, man?
It just takes a while for them to get stacked up, and then we can try to figure it out after that.
Well, the green flag flying high in the air. Hunter Parsons going to challenge right at, whoa, all over the place there out of turn 1. Everyone getting a little sideways and cockeyed there. Unfortunately, not able to get back into the groove here. Hunter Parsons now challenging Wes Wiegand in the number 188. The 000 challenging the 188 coming out of turn 2. You can see the battle there as these two drivers is continuing to go back and forth at one another. The 000 seeming to have the better line from the bottom. I was talking to you earlier, Dustin. I thought that middle line or the high line would be the faster line, but so far, the bottom and the middle is actually proving to be a better run here. So I guess that just goes to show you how much amateurs we know about this stuff. But nonetheless, right now, the 000 doing a great job holding off the 188 and the 19 of Donnie Padius as he's now starting to make his way in there.
Let's see him taking a look back here, kind of around that transfer spot right now. The battle is for second between the 19 of Donnie Battis and the 188 of Wes Wiegand here. That seems to be the battle right now. Remember, the top 3 will go to the A main at this point. So right now, this is just kind of just bragging rights here for second spot.
Bragging rights will do everything he can, but also I would say that's also going to be better for the position where you start in the A main. As you can see right now, Donnie Bastia is still trying to hold off Wes Wiegand in that 188 as 000 of Hunter Parsons. He is just starting to move away from the field and away from everybody. It's white flag coming out here for Heat 3. And it looks like it's going to be Hunter Parsons, barring any mistakes here, just completely hitting his marks and hitting the line, getting right underneath those tires there. Not something you want to do too often in this stuff because that'll get you loose quite a bit if you ain't careful. But nonetheless, he takes home the Heat 3 victories. Ooh, a little bit of contact there in the back. I'm not sure what happened to the 83, but all over the place he is gone. And I believe that's going to end the heat races here tonight as we get ready for the B main, I believe.
Yep, looks like Hunter Parsons will advance as well as Donnie Battis and the 118 of Wes Wiegand. I believe those are the 3 cars that'll make it from this heat here as we'll go to the B main now.
So as we get ready to get to the B main here now, you can see the pace car getting pace truck, I should say, getting everything all ready to go and sorted out. telling drivers flat out, get your butts in gear and let's get to the track and finish you guys out for the night. And there you see him. We're getting everybody all lined up and situated out. Jonathan Atkins, that's 17, will follow in front to start.
Yeah, looks like this B main is going to be about 20 laps in this B main here.
20 laps to the distance here for the B main. One last chance to get into that A main event. And you can definitely tell a lot of these guys are just trying to figure everything they can to get to that spot. They're going to bring the cars to life now and get ready to go here.
Yeah, it looks like based on what I see here, the top 11 cars will move on to the feature main event here. We already got 9 locked in, has to have a field of 20, so it looks like 11 is going to be the magic number here to see who makes it in.
Well, I'd say the magic number right about now is going to be anyone that's up in that top spots there, because right now you can see you're getting all the cars situated out and ready to go. These things will come to life here coming out of turn 4, and you just watch the horsepower and the power that is brought down from these pro late models. I've been running with them earlier, and when they're coming off those 14-inch bankings over there in the turns and down to that 8-inch straightaways, they definitely will give you something of a run. And here we go, green flag high in the air. Here we go.
There they go. Oh, the 52 is
Whoa!
around already.
Big trouble down there.
Goodness.
Don't think they're going to call a caution on that one here. Whoa, got trouble in the back already yet again. Big trouble in the back there, and the caution is coming out here.
Yeah, caution's going to come out. Boy, that was just madness all over the place there. First, the 52 went around in the first turn there. Couldn't quite catch who the second car was in the next turn that went around. But boy, this doesn't take much with these guys. You're already sideways, and all it takes is something, a little tap or just a little miscue, and around you go.
Well, let's go ahead and find out exactly what happened there from our Pete's DM instant replay here. As we get everybody all situated out, we're going to see what happened exactly. All right, here we go. Let's go and see right here. Yeah, you can see the 52 and the 7 getting involved in that one early. The 18 and the 101 all over the place, and looks like, yep, right in the back there. Looks like the 00 and the 7 getting right into it out of turn 4, and that was what brought the caution flag out. Unfortunately, a couple guys getting involved severely in that. Oh, man. 27, I should say, not the 7, getting a big lick there from the number 7, I should say now. And that was your PTM instant replay there as we get the cars all re-racked and restacked and all that.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting the one to go to green. Looks like we're going back green now. Jonathan Atkins got a great start right there as they go down into turn 1.
Great start indeed, and whoa, in the back here, they're getting a little bit risky here, and a little bit frisky, if you will. 83 getting a little bit in there with the 00 and the number 7, managing to keep it clean. The battle up front for first, though, as you can see, Jonathan Atkins in the 17 trying to hold off the 34 of Jack Weaver. Cole Henskren in the 101 trying to also get himself into contention, try to get himself a better position going into the A main event. You can see right now the distance these guys have on one another, but the thing is that all it takes is one little bobble, one little mistake, and just like that, you're going to get put back in the back of the pack.
And we got a caution out here.
Dustin, were you able to see where the caution was coming from there?
I'm trying to look back here to see what that was exactly. I didn't see anybody around. Looks like the 80 car here, though's got some left side damage on his car. I'm going to try to jump back here and see if I can get a shot of what happened there.
Well, I think we need to go to the instant replay before you do any of that, sir. So let's go ahead and take back at it. Let's see what was the cause of that here. So let's see right here, a little bit of 3-wide action there, and the 7 and getting into the 18. Out of turn 2, and here it comes. Oh, man. Yeah, the 87 and the 27 and the 52 all getting involved in that one. Nowhere to go and nowhere to be, and unfortunately costing them big time there. That was what brought out the caution flag, and that's what also brought out your PTM instant replay here. Brought to you by the our good friends over at Mid-South Dirt Slingers, and of course Midwest Racing League. Thank you again for allowing us to come out here tonight and do our very first dirt tracking live stream as the green flag flies high in the air yet again. 9 to go left in this one. You can see Jonathan Atkins still holding out the lead and holding out from everyone else there in the back, though. The 83 getting a little bit loose out of turn 2. Almost sideways into the wall, but managing to hold out, but the caution's gonna come out.
It looks like the 7 car and the 00 and a couple others in the back of the field got in trouble there.
Looks like the 27 involved in that one as well, so we'll go ahead and take a look and see what was the cause there. We're gonna go ahead and look at the replay.
Oh.
So right off the start, yeah, the 83 right there getting into 00, that got him loose. 7 and 00, oh man, right in the backstretch getting into one another. And then the 83 trying to get his speed back, ended up taking the 27 with him, unfortunately, and that will cause that caution flag to come out each and every time out. As we get the drivers all situated and back up and ready to go here, ready for form. I gotta believe, Dustin, that these guys are getting a little antsy to get into that A main, but you gotta be careful. You can't overdrive that car just yet. You gotta have something to spare, right?
Yeah, you gotta have something to spare, and you gotta make sure you got plenty of room too, because if not, you could run out of room real quick here, and that's what looked like that may have happened there, as we're about ready to get back under green here in just a moment.
A green flag high in the air yet again. They see it flying, and then they need to get flying themselves, but Jonathan Atkins up on the high ground, trying to take the high side, almost like Eldora, if you will, from Ohio. He is having a bit of troubles there, trying to keep it steady as she goes. He's got company with a 101 now, challenging him. Cole Henschke doing a good job holding in there. Henderson trying to get himself into contention to take over the lead with only 3 to go this time around. You can see Jonathan Atkins trying to hold that line on the number 17 machine. Taking it to the bottom, taking it to the middle, trying to hold off Cole. Cole says, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to find a way around here. Going to the outside now. Up top goes the 101 of Cole Henschke. He's got a bit of a run, but the caution's coming out.
Oh, and I think that came out right before they crossed the line for 1 to go. So this is going to be, it looks like a green-white checker situation. Oh my goodness, the 7 car is up on his lid.
How in the world happened there? I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and find out by going to the instant replay here and see what the heck happened to him. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see where the culprit was here and see what was the case as we get down to our green-white checkered finish. You can see right now the 7. He's kind of running in the back, running the spot up a bit. The 80 and the 00 getting into it, 27 getting into it. Oh, right into one another. Nowhere to go. God, like a demolition derby out there. Double 80 up on the wall, riding like on their wall. And then you can see everything else going terribly wrong for the 57, 52 upside down. And that was where it all came to an end. And unfortunately, that's going to end his night right there, folks. All right.
Looks like we're getting back to green flag racing, green-white checker. This is the first attempt.
First attempt coming out now, the 101 of Cole Henschke, still trying to hold off the number 17 of Jonathan Atkins. Jonathan Atkins, I should say, actually trying to stay ahead of everybody else as he's still battling that car and coming down the middle road. We got the white flag out now. Can Henschke get him on the inside there, coming down low. Look at that finish, folks. Henschke to the bottom. Jonathan Atkins to the top, to the finish line, and Henderson will get him by about 0.02 of a second there, folks. Holy smokes.
Wow, that was close.
Woohoo! I mean, they're both going to the A main. That'll give them something to worry about later, but man, you got to believe that. That was one heck of a finish there for Henschke and Atkins there, so good driving on their end. But boy, oh boy, that could have ended disastrously there.
Well, that was, those heat races were that exciting. I'm wondering how this feature is going to end up being. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a warm up here for about 5 minutes here. So we'll watch them run around here for a little bit before we get ready for this main feature event here.
Get them all settled up and situated out here. Get them a little bit relaxed.
Yeah, kind of calm the nerves down a little bit. Get a little couple of laps around the racetrack here. I did notice something about this racetrack while we're waiting here. I noticed the guys that was talking about what they call the toolboxes, and you notice them little white curbs down there at the bottom. And I just noticed them when we were running a while ago. It's quite an interesting feature on this racetrack.
That is definitely a little interesting feature there. I mean, you can see that a lot though with the iRacing stuff and even the NASCAR heat. You'll see those old toolboxes and all of them kind of situated out in a specific area. They're just getting their cars ready and warmed up here. This is for the grand prize here tonight. All-inclusive bonus points and points up for grabs here. You'll be seeing some heavy hitters going at it here.
Tell you what, so far looking at the lap times and looking at that 101 of Cole Hendrickson, that dude looks like he's going to be the car to beat. He's been fast since the early practice. Looks like he's got that car really dialed in. We'll just have to see how this goes. As we continue to watch here, should just be roughly about halfway through this little warm-up here.
Yeah, you got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left there. If you'd stop getting the wind in your mic already, I know we're down here in Ohio. Where exactly in Ohio are we at, Dustin? Because I gave my eyes checked.
Let's see. It's an interesting little place in Ohio here. Let's see. Kind of just looking at that here real quick. It's in a little town called Elida. I believe that's how you say that. E-L-I-D-A. Elida, Ohio.
Elida, Ohio.
I guess that's a cousin of Eldora. We got Eldora and Elida.
Well, Eldora actually is from Ohio, and folks, if there's one thing we know is that we love seeing us some Eldora action. So hopefully, if we are able to come back and get some runs done with these Midwest Racing League guys, we'd love nothing more than to go and see them at Eldora and challenge there, because you can see some of them right now. They're working the high line up. You see at 31-13, they're kind of just starting to burn that up. That's something very similar to what they do at Eldora, is that they will get that high line to center up and work, but the thing is that it's high risk, high reward. So you get a little too close up there, you're gonna tag yourself a little bit, get yourself into trouble. But well, as I say that, look at this, Hatkins, oh my goodness, right in the back, whoa! Easy there, guys, up and over, and 13 doing himself a little head spin there. That's not something you want to see in this.
Well, I'm glad they're getting that out of the way before the actual race starts. Wow,
I'm glad too, but man, that's crazy. What on earth is going on down there with those guys? Well, I mean, they got a minute left still to run, so see Atkins down in the grass there. There's no, well, I shouldn't say grass. It's not a lawn care service. It's all sand. So what would you call that?
I don't know, beach care service maybe?
Beach care service? What kind of beach care service goes around here in Ohio? I thought we were in Ohio, not California there, Smarky.
Yeah, I know. We're a little bit away from the water. I mean, I know the Great Lakes aren't too far away, but still.
Fair point. Well, guys, if you are just now tuning in or just now getting into everything, again, we do apologize for the early issues there. We're not sure what happened. Again, our producers, unfortunately, not doing what we're supposed to, and we're still getting all the kinks figured out. But nonetheless, you will be seeing here in just a little bit, about 20 more seconds here, the A main event, as we're going to go live and on here at Elida, Ohio. How do you say this? How do you say the track name there, man? I'm going to get it wrong, so I'll let you get it wrong first.
Okay, I'm going to say it's Lima Land Motorsports Park. I'm going to go with that.
Lima Land Motorsports Park. All right, I think we can work with that. I think that'll be okay.
It's either Lima Land or Lima Land, but I'm going to go with Lima Land. Somebody can correct me if they like it, say if it's Lima Land, but
please do correct us. So, nonetheless, let's stop with that already. Let's get to the race here. So here we go. 50 laps to the distance, and what a showdown it's going to be. It looks like the number 19, Donnie Bastias, will start on the pole. To his outside, that's Daniel Worthington, and the number 13. Row number 3, that's going to be Justin Holt. And the 31, and to his outside, that's Hunter Parsons in the 000. Row number 3, that's going to be the 49. I am not sure who is who. And then the 92. Why don't you help me out, Sparky?
Yeah, that'd be 45 Dominic Everest there, and starting in the 5th spot. In the 6th spot is Corey Alston in the 92. Then we got Hunter Poston in the number 58, starting 7th. And starting 8th is the 181 of Jesse Hoek. 9th spot's going to be the 188 of Wes Wiegand. And in the 10th spot, number 101 of Cole Hendrickson, who's been fast so far. And let's see, next row there, row 6 is going to be Jonathan Atkins in the 17 and the 34 of Jack Weaver on his outside. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and get the one lap to go here to green here very shortly. See if we can try to get through the rest of the field here. In the 13th spot is going to be Dalton DeRosia in the 097 and the 18 of James Foster will start on his outside starting on 14th. In 15th, it's going to be Jacob Welter in the number 83 and the number 52 of Hunter Nelson on his outside. Got Ryan Dupree in 17th and the 18th spot of Nicholas Rolstad. And it looks like we're under green right now.
Green flag high in the air. We're gonna got problems. Justin Hole, the 31. No go and no slow. Oh my goodness. Got right out of the turn 1 and unfortunately nowhere to go for him. Big collision there and unfortunately nothing he can do about that. We're gonna have
Yes, indeed, and that's going to bring out the caution, so we're going to have to restack them up and try this again.
Let's go ahead and show you what happened exactly there, folks, as we were coming off that restart here. So as they got the cars all situated out and ready to go, you can see everyone was starting off slow, waiting for the green flag to fly. Let's see if maybe the 45 jumped the gun a little bit more on the 31, and maybe what was the cause here. Right there, I think it was just Holston, and that 31 just had nowhere to go, and he just caught a little seam there, or maybe a rut, and that ended up spinning him around, but nonetheless, that's going to put him back in the pack here, as that was your PTM Racing TV instant replay. Again, brought to you by our good friends over at Mid-South Dirt Slingers, and of course, Midwest Racing League. Thank you again, guys, for letting us tune in with you, and be able to show you off some good racing and some hard action-packed stuff here tonight. So I mentioned earlier. Oh, go ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, before we go green flag racing here one more time, I said this track's been open since 1935, and they've been running these things ever since, I believe, the late 50s. And right now, we're going to see them go back to work like it is 1950 because they're running it harder than a guy in the 80s. As you can see right now, the 19 a little sideways out of turn 4.
Oh, they're beating and banging on each other right there. The triple zero of Hunter Parsons. Wow, made a move to the inside.
Daniel Worthington now getting into the outside, trying to make that high line work around Hunter Parsons in the 000. He seems to have the rhythm section going here, but you can see Hunter Parsons doing a tremendous job holding that bottom line, trying to bring it back up. I would suspect you're going to see some sliders here later on, folks, as these guys continue on through the rest of the pack. We're only about 10 laps into this main event here, and you can see Hunter Parsons just absolutely eating up that inside line while Daniel Worthington trying to hold on to the outside line. While Hunter trying to get the inside, you can see that battle in the back as well. You got the number 92 of Corey Austin challenged by the number 58 of Hart Poston and Cole Henschken. These guys going back and forth one another for third. It will be anybody's matchup there as we get down to the last bit of here, but you can see the battle up front yet again. Hunter Parsons sees the opening from Daniel. Daniel getting to the outside line there, got into the wall. Down back out of turn 4 yet again. Hunter Parsons is still maintaining his lead, but Daniel is right there with him there, Sparky.
Yes, they are. They are still side by side. This has been going on ever since the restart between these two. Hunter Parsons driving way down on the bottom. Worthington way up near the wall, hitting it a couple times, but he's not losing his momentum up there. This is quite a battle. Whoa, Parsons thought he had the doors shut, but no, sir. Now he hits the toolboxes down on the bottom. Here they come off again, and they're still close by to each other.
Still close by one another, still going back at it. Here comes a 000, serving them up, trying to get up to the high side, maybe delivering some White Castles. We like to call those sliders because there are some delicious, the delectable taste, to say the least. And right now you can see Hunter Parsons trying to do his darndest to get back up there. It looks like he is successful getting into the lead, as now you can see Daniel in the 13 trying to get his run back on that outside line, but he might have lost ground there, Sparky.
Yeah, now he's trying a different line now coming off that corner. He's not. Oh, we got a caution out. We got caution flag out.
Caution flag coming out. I'm not sure what the culprit was there. I'm thinking it might have been the 80. There's something going wrong with him. Not seeing any other cars on the track, so we're going to have to go to the instant replay and see maybe what was the cause of that exactly. But I can tell you right now, that was some hard racing from their ends of the stream here.
Yeah, that was some good hard racing. Actually, with two distinct lines, one guy on the bottom, and one guy on the outside. That was just awesome to watch.
So we got the roll call here. We're taking a look at the replay here. Still not sure where everything went wrong. Oh, well, I think we just found it. 097 getting involved in that one. And there, oh, right there, the 31 getting into the 80. Justin Holt, unfortunately, giving that old love tap, if you will, we like to call here in dirt track racing, to the number 80. And that, unfortunately, Brian Gunders, he's going to be pushed back into the pack yet again because of that. But nonetheless, we'll get the green flag back out here as we get the 1 lap to go. You can see it right there, folks. That flagman holding up his flag saying, hey, guys, it's 1 to go. Are you ready or not?
Like how that car spun right in front of the flagman, and the flagman immediately threw the caution out. He's got his binoculars on today.
We're not going back to the binoculars, joke. Let's get back to the racing here as Hunter Parsons down the 000 going back to work. Oh, we got trouble in the back already.
Oh, man, 19 is around. I saw one car there in the middle. They were like 3 wide, and one car in the middle just went around right in front of everybody there.
Well, we're going to take a look back at the replay and see what was the case there. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So you can see off the restarts, the one thing that you'll see a lot of is a lot of these guys will wait until turn 4 to get that last bit of momentum and boost jump off that high end to get the run. So that way they can try to get ahead of one another. And you can see the 181, 097 tangling up, and the 19 had nowhere to go, ended up spinning out, throwing the caution. That puts him in the back of the pack yet again. So we'll see if maybe he's able to make up some ground and get back into this.
It looks like we got a couple drivers already out of the race, it seems like. It seems like the 101 has retired for the evening.
Cole Henriskin, unfortunately, putting it out into the pit road. Unfortunately, tough break for him. But nonetheless, as the pro late model drivers bring it back to the track, here we go yet again, folks. Down that back straightaway. Watch that restart. Watch how they get from the top line down to the bottom so quick. That's because they're trying to get that momentum off of the bottom as quick as they can, but they still have to stay in formation. As you can see, Hunter Parsons doing a great job right off the start. He's going to have a bit of a battle with the other Hunter Poston, and the number 58, as he is now trying to pull a Daniel and go to the high line.
And we got another caution.
Yellow flag out yet again. Whoa, 097. I'm not sure what happened to him, man, but we got to take a look at that one. He's got some heavy damage on that car.
The way it looked to me, it looked like he got shoved up into the wall, based on what I saw on the back of the field there.
The back to blue, 097, unfortunately getting himself into trouble yet again. Last restart. Oh, right into the 00. Nowhere to go but the wall. Oh, man.
That was a hard lick right there, because it was like right where that wall separates to the outside where you go outside the racetrack. That was just a bad spot to hit.
It's a bad spot to hit at any time, no matter what you're running in. But thankfully, the driver is okay. He is moving around and getting the car back on the track, so thankfully everything is good to go there. 1 lap to go yet again. I believe they're going to now do single file from now on here.
That's what we're getting from the director here. It looks like we are going to single file restarts from the rest of this race.
Single file restart the rest of the race. We'll see how they can play this one out. Here they come down out of turn 3, going into turn 4. Start picking your favorites, folks. We've got a battle here at Lemeline. Or Lemeland, my bad. Caution's coming out yet again, though. What on earth happened there?
We got another caution. No, it's the 30. The 30 machine is around.
30 machine is around. It looks like he got into company there. So we're going to go ahead and take a look back at what happened.
That's the number 30 of Evan Dupre. Man, this action goes so fast here. It's just little happens, and boy, it just happens.
Yeah, it looks like actually it was a pile up there. They didn't even get off the restart. They were piling up. It was starting in parking lot over there. What are they doing? Yeah,
figured that would happen with the double file restarts. They go single file and they're still doing it.
Now, don't be trying to disrespect these guys now. These guys are some heavy class, hard racing drivers, and I can tell you right now that a lot of them, watch out in the future, man. I can guarantee you will see in a lot of names that you may have not noticed before that we usually talk about in asphalt. They'll be really running in the dirt series. You obviously know Jonathan Atkins. We've talked about him before, but this is the first time we've ever been introduced to Hunter Parsons, Hunter Poston, Corey Austin, Daniel Worthington, and Jesse Hoke and Jack Weaver back there. I mean, these guys right now, they've been making some big moves here in some good positions. We're just over halfway here to go. So here we go. I mean, under halfway as we get back to the green flag, high in the air yet again.
And boy, Hunter Parsons just gets another good restart again, and he's hugging that bottom. He's going right over them curbs and bumps there in the corner, able to hug that bottom really good right there.
He's hugging that bottom tighter than a cuddly grizzly bear in the middle of Alaska right now, as he is continuing to dominate down on the bottom. But Hunter Poston, I'd say right now he's starting to catch up some ground here. He's making some time up on that outside line. Hunter Parsons, you better watch out, sir. That kid is coming for you. But still maintaining a good line on that bottom, and I know for sure that Hunter Parsons, if he has to, he'll throw a few sliders and a few White Castles at him. But right now, he's doing a great job holding that bottom. Poston trying to get something to work, because he's got company with Daniel Worthington right behind him here.
I do give these guys credit on dirt. These guys do drive really well here. Just watching these guys are putting on a show. Once we get some laps in here, it's just fun to watch these guys slide around like this. It's good stuff.
It really is good stuff indeed. You can see right now the 181 of Jesse Hoke and Jonathan Atkins at 17 doing battle. Well, Jonathan Atkins right in the back there getting a little bit into the wall. Able to save it there, but nonetheless, right now you can see the battle seems to be in the back. I believe that is for 7th right now. The 34 and the 88, whoa, right back and forth with one another. But everybody staying clean and keeping things real with one another, not one giving an inch here.
Yeah, so far up front, everything kind of remaining the same. Parsons running that low line. Poston's still up on the outside with Worthington right behind him. Both of them are running the high line right now while Parsons runs the low line. Hunter Parsons done a good job so far. He's moved up 5 spots since the restart, so he had a good restart and was able to get himself up into contention here.
Now, he had a good restart, but the thing is now with 11 to go here, he's going to start catching closer and closer to lap traffic. I think if he catches up to him, that's going to really set the pole up for Hunter Poston, and I think that's going to really be the difference maker if he's not careful. Wait a minute. Got problems with Hunter Parsons there. I thought it looks like he might have lost power there for a second. He slowed down a lot. That's going to open up the door to Hunter Poston. Or maybe he was slowing down for that lap traffic, not trying to get in the way, but that might have been a big mistake there. Hunter Poston now on the outside in the 58, trying to get the run there. You can see the difference in time. That's not much, folks. Hunter Poston's outside line now starting to really make a difference here. We're down to 8 to go here, Sparky.
Yeah, man, it's getting hot and heavy now. Parsons is caught up to Parsons now, and he's still running that high line. Will that high line be the key here? And don't forget about that 13 car. He's not too far behind either. This is going to be quite a battle, and you're right about the lap traffic. They're closing up on them too.
Closing in on the gap, closing in on themselves. Right now you can see everything going which way to Sunday, but right now Hunter Parsons finally starting to get himself back under contention. Whoa, watch out, Crow. We got a flying cone in the air.
Oh my goodness, yeah, a flying cone. I don't know if that's going to parlay into anything, but we're going to just keep it right here, right now, and see what happens.
Oh, no, well, it's not a Monster Jam. It's not a 5-second penalty like back in the old days, but nonetheless, 5 to go here as the flagman pulling that hand up in the air. They know what's coming next. They're going to have 4 laps remaining to the distance here. The 27 getting a little bit loose there out of turn 4, having some troubles. See some of the drivers starting to make their way back into this, but right now they're trying to catch up to Hunter Parsons. That Poston still trying to find something, a way, if you will, to catch back up. But here in the back, battle for 4th, the number 30 being challenged there by the number 92 there. Or excuse me, the 92, Corey Austin, actually is now starting to lap the lap car. 30 is actually a lap car, I believe.
Yeah, he is a lap down currently. Oh, it looks like we're getting down 2. It looks like we're down to 2 to go here, according to my calculation here.
2 to go here. Hunter Parsons with the lead coming down out of turn 3, going into turn 4. Holds his line, holds his spot. 1 to go. Flagman calling for the white flag here.
Here they come off the corner. Hunter Parsons still with the lead. They come around for the final time. Is he going to be able to hold it on? I believe he will.
It's all Hunter Parsons. A 000 will be your feature winner here tonight, with Hunter Poston in 58 following 2nd and Daniel Worthington following 3rd, and the 13th following 3rd. Woo! I want to talk about some racing right there. I know it's our first time here on the dirt track here for PTN Racing TV, but man, that got me excited and all that. That was some good stuff going on.
Yes, indeed. Once we got rolling there, I mean, them guys really put on a show there at the end. That was fun to watch. I'm curious to wonder what happened with that 000, how he slowed up so much there for a little bit, but it didn't phase him. He was able to get back into it and was able to pull off the win.
He was able to pull off the win and take home the victory here tonight. And you got to believe that's definitely a win for him here. As you get a good look inside, you can see right now how much dirt they got in. Those 3 cars right there are your winners here tonight.
Yeah, that's the 00 of Hunter Parsons, your winner. Hunter Poston in second, and Daniel Worthington in the number 13 in third.
That's 000, dude, not 00.
Oh, 000, my bad.
How do you mess this thing up? All right, let's go ahead and bring in our top 3 here tonight. So let's go ahead and bring in Daniel Worthington in. All right, now joining us here in the booth, that's Daniel Worthington in the 13. Daniel, congratulations here tonight on a great battle and a good race there. It looked like you were catching up and really starting to give Hunter Parsons the battle there. What happened in those last few laps, bud? Looks like he might be having some talk trouble here, so we're gonna go ahead and hop over there with him, Dustin. Or maybe not.
What?
I'm trying to get Daniel to talk here. He's got his mic muted. Daniel, can you hear us, bud?
Poston doesn't have one.
All right, I think we got everything up situated. Daniel, you hearing us, buddy?
Yeah, I got you here.
Okay, there we go. So, finishing third here tonight is Daniel Worthington, and Daniel, congratulations here on your top 3 finish here. You had that lead in the battle there with Hunter Parsons for quite a while, but what happened down the road there, bud?
Oh, man, I'm just happy to finish. I don't run many late model races, and I'm pretty happy with this finish here.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, that was this being our first time here and seeing you guys going at it. That was some crazy, hectic stuff down there. We can't imagine what it must have been like in the car, but nonetheless, congratulations here on a 3rd place finish here tonight, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for broadcasting. Good win, Hunter.
Thank you.
All right, good win indeed. And we currently Hunter Poston. I don't see him with us. Is he not joining us right now? Is he still?
He doesn't have a headset tonight.
Oh, he don't have a headset. Okay, so and Hunter Poston will be with us in spirit then for that. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and talk with the race winner here tonight. That is Hunter Parsons in that 000. Hunter, man, you seem to just find something down that bottom that no one else seemed to could. They were running that high line there really well and trying to catch up, but you just kept hitting that bottom line so well. How did it feel when you finally got ahead and last restart and you were able to stay away from everyone and get the win?
Well, we figured out this line a few league races ago. We noticed someone else doing it, and he was just one of the faster guys out there. So we just kind of learned how to do it and picked up on his tricks. And so, yeah, if you can do that bottom side just well enough, it's quite a bit faster. And Poston running second behind me. He's one of my buddies, so I wasn't too concerned with him behind me. But yeah, I love Lima Line when it slicks off and you can run below those tires. But you know, at one point I hit a yield, so you can't go so low. You just have to hit it right.
Yeah, we seen you hit that old cone there, and you flew it right in the air. Thankfully, no audience or spectators were hurt in that. Thankfully, they were 6 feet apart, about 100 feet apart from that cone. But nonetheless, they were okay and good. But nonetheless, yeah, Hunter Parsons tonight, you seem to make something work over nothing that everyone else was trying to figure out, and it ended up giving you the victory here tonight. So congratulations on your win here at Lima Line.
Thank you.
All right, well, Dustin, that's it tonight here, man. I think it's time we call it a night and call it good here, buddy.
And indeed, sir, that was a fun race to broadcast there. It was fast, action packed. I mean, that was pretty good for one of our first dirt races here to be part of. That was pretty fun to watch. That was good stuff.
I'll say so indeed there, my man. Well, tonight it's going to be the end here for PTM Racing TV. So thanks again to everybody that tuned in, and thank you again to everyone that watches from all the streams here from Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate the love and support. Until next time for PTM Racing TV, I am Christian the Crusader Shriver signing out. My good friend Dustin the Sparkalicious Sloanaker. God bless. Take care, everyone, and good night, everybody.